Hello everybody, welcome to the Word for the Week. Today I will be looking at Colossians chapter 3 and verse 13. Here's what it says. It says, "Make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others." I think many of us as Christians, we know the importance of walking in love. We know the responsibility that we have in forgiving other people and walking in love. However, in this particular verse, I believe Paul makes a statement that I think is very practical and helpful for every single one of us. The beginning portion of this scripture starts off by saying, "Make allowance for each other's faults." Make allowance. Now, I know when it comes to our life, we make allowance for a lot of different things, but here he says, make allowance for each other's faults. Meaning, the wife that you got married to, the husband that you're married to, the parents that you have, the kids that you have, the employer that you're working for, the employees that are working for you, the church members that you are in relationships with, the pastor that you've got, the church members that you have as a pastor. All of these people in your life are going to make mistakes. They're going to be faults. And here Paul is saying, make allowance for these faults. You see, because once we start expecting perfectionism from other people, once we start living in with that kind of mindset, then every single time somebody makes a mistake in our lives, we go into a direction that we should not be going into. And so it breaks relationships, it causes offense in the lives of people. But if you actually make allowance, if you make room for faults, then when somebody makes a mistake, when somebody doesn't treat you the way you want to be treated, when somebody doesn't respond to you the way you want to be responded to, you see, the room has already been made available for that. And now what happens is you will be able to forgive them easily, and then you will be able to walk in love as well. So here's what I'm asking all of us to do. I think it would be wise for every one of us to make an allowance for other people's faults. This week, as you start a brand new week, make a decision that you will create an allowance and make a decision to forgive people even before they wrong you. Now you might say, that doesn't make any sense. No, it absolutely does. You see, forgiveness is a choice. It's supposed to be the lifestyle of a Christian. And so even as you start off the week, just spend some time praying and saying, God, I forgive everyone that I'm going to come in contact with. Even before they ever make a mistake, even before something goes wrong, I choose to forgive that person. And when you start living that way, my friend, even when there is an opportunity to be offended, we will not take up on that opportunity. Why? Because we've already taken up the opportunity to walk in forgiveness and walk in love. I pray that you will start meditating on this scripture, and I pray that you will start walking in forgiveness and the love of God like never before. God bless.